Hey, what's up, guys? This is Bryn, aka Braidlebees here. You know, I haven't talked about this on my YouTube channel like at all. So I thought it would be a great time to introduce this subject because it's something that's very near and dear to my heart, and you know, over the past 4 years, it's just something I love so much. You know, words can't describe what electronic music is to me. Um, I've always loved techno music. I mean, I can remember listening to Cascada back in middle school, and I remember listening to DJ Tiesto before he dropped his DJ and just became Tiesto. I can remember Castles in the Sky. I mean, I can remember a lot of like the songs that were really popular before the EDM boom in 2010. Um, but ultimately, what got me hooked into electronic music was Skrillex's "Scary Monsters and Nice Sprites" EP. Like once that hit, I haven't been the same since. And you know, uh, ever since I listened to that EP, I mean, I can remember listening to it in like October or November, and it was a really rough time for me because my parents had just gotten divorced, and I was just starting school at the University of Oklahoma, and it's just, I mean, it just was perfect timing, and I loved everything about electronic music before then, but after that, I couldn't I couldn't stop Googling and YouTubing, and this was before I knew SoundCloud existed. And you know, the next year, um, I was too afraid to go to any events. I remember the one event I really wanted to go to was when Skrillex came to Oklahoma City with Zed and Porter Robinson. I really wanted to go, but my roommate didn't want to go with me, and my roommate at the time was my best friend, and I remember being so afraid of going and not knowing anyone, and you know it's just really funny how far I've come since then. Um, my first electronic musical my first electronic music experience live was at a um, Meltdown in Dallas, Texas, in Grand Prairie, in 2012 on my 21st birthday, and I remember I was on the main stage, or I was about second or third row on the main stage, and Lucky Date, who's getting bigger now, started playing, and I remember I just got lost. I got transformed into this world I didn't know existed, and it literally changed my life. And I remember uh, Cruella, my friend introduced me to it the night before. We were looking up all of the guys that were going to be there, all the producers, and everybody who was going to be there. And I remember listening to Cruella, and we only listened to two Cruella songs because this was before they had like Get Wet and all of that stuff. This was when they had like maybe 10 or 15 songs total, like remixes and everything that I knew about. And I remember we listened to Killing It and Rise and Fall. And I want to apologize for that. Like, the freaking air conditioner comes on and I can't control it because I'm in an apartment. But I hope the audio isn't bad now. But anyway, I just remember listening to Killing It and Rise and Fall, and little did I know that Corella's set at Meltdown would change my life. I remember Cruella came on. It was so hot. It was so hot, and they started throwing popsicles out into the audience, and I caught one, and I was just like, yeah, because it was so hot outside, and I remember they started playing, and I just got I just got lost in the music. I just got lost in the beat and in the melody and everything. Just literally, I didn't know I didn't know what world I went to, but it wasn't anywhere I had been before. And I remember Cruella and Adventure Club both played Rise and Fall, and they both came on and DJ'd it for the other person or the other group, and I just remember that. And that lineup was just, it wasn't amazing, but you think about it, and the first time you experience electronic music live is just so amazing because it's not what you expect. It's so much better than what you expect. And I'll never forget Meltdown. And I've been to plenty of things. I got, here's Cruella's Get Wet tour in Tulsa last year. Here's Cruella's it sold out the House of Blues, so they moved it to a bigger venue in Dallas. They played it at the old Palladium, and that was from last year. Bass Nectar in 2012, that was a sick show. Dramatic was there as well. Freaking awesome. Lights All Night, I've gone 2012 and 2013. I love it. I love festivals. And Life in Color, I've gone 2012 and 2013. Adventure Club killed it last year. They absolutely killed it, and I actually got front row. But what I'm most proud of so far is the Big Gigantic concert. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, Big Gigantic right there. I don't know. I don't know if the lighting's good, but anyway, I got to interview Big G and for my newspaper, my university newspaper, and literally that show just took it to another level. I just love their music, like everything about it. It's just the way the sax and the drums mixed with the electronic music is just so unique, and I loved it. And I remember from that moment on, I just was like, man, I love EDM as a whole. I don't just pick and choose what I like. I love it all. And that's kind of transformed into where I am today. I just graduated from OU, and I received a lot of money for graduation, and I worked all throughout college. I worked all the time. I didn't do anything. One semester I actually had 3 jobs, and I worked my ass off. And I want to experience what real festivals are. Not saying that smaller festivals aren't good, because they're totally amazing, and I recommend you going to any festival you can. But this summer I'm going to EDC Vegas, and I'm going to Electric Forest back to back, and I can't wait. I cannot wait. I want to see Armin van Buuren so bad. I've pretty much seen everyone else. I want to see Steve Aoki so bad. Obviously, I'm going to see Cruella and Zed. Oh, thank God. But, I just want to be engulfed in the culture, and I love it. It's just, EDM is just so amazing. Like, I love it so much. And, that's my story. And I wanted to share it with you guys. Because I think people give EDM a bad rep, and I think it's one of the most pure experiences you'll ever experience in life. And yeah, that's really all I have. I'm so excited for EDC, and I can't wait for Electric Forest the week after. Oh, I'm gonna be so dead, but it's gonna be totally worth it, and I'm really excited. I just picked up a GoPro, and that's actually what I'm recording on right now. So yeah, until next time, this has been Brent, aka Bradlebees. I'm out. Peace.